Hi, Booze and Buffy listeners. Welcome back to Spoiler Corner with Harrison, the Booze and Buffy companion show where I talk about spoilers, foreshadowing, and future plot points that I cannot talk about on the regular podcast because we are spoiler free. I'm Harrison, and this week you're getting a 2-for-1. I'm talking about Season 2, Episodes 21 and 22, Becoming Part 2. Got a lot for this one, you guys. First of all, what a great pair of episodes. We had such a good time talking about them. Hope you enjoyed listening to us. So let's just get started with Darla. We see the return of Darla this week in a flashback. This is her first appearance on the show since her death at Angel's hands in Season 1. We're going to see Darla return for a lot of flashbacks in Season 1 of Angel, and then for real in the present day in the very end of Season 1 of Angel. I'm really excited for Darla's arc. I just think it's a really fantastic arc, and Julie Benz is fantastic in the role. This episode, big plot point for Willow is her attempt to re-ensoul Angel. In part 1, Giles warns her that studying these dark magics might take her down a road she can't control. Boy, is he ever right. Willow's continuing reliance on magic is a huge part of her arc for the rest of the series. And this is really where it starts full force, her first successful spell in re-ensouling Angel. And of course, she's going to do it again in Season 4 of Angel. This episode also sees the tragic death of Kendra. As we alluded to in our episode, while we're disappointed at the lack of development that Kendra got, we are very excited because this leads into next season's plot with Faith, who's such a great character. I'm going to have a lot to say about her. This episode shares a lot of resemblances with a Season 7 episode, Selfless, that focuses on the character of Anya. In this episode, of course, Buffy has to grapple with whether or not she's going to kill Angel, and that episode has the same kind of storyline with the character of Anya and whether or not Buffy will kill her. Interestingly, Xander takes the opposite argument in that episode when it's someone he loves on the line. They even reference this episode when the kick his ass lie is finally brought out into the open. That's one of my favorite episodes of the entire series, and I am so excited to get to talk about it down the line. This episode also sees Drusilla and Spike's exit from Sunnydale. Spike will return in Season 3, being dumped by Drusilla, and we will see Drusilla return in Season 2 of Angel and Season 5 of Buffy. Drusilla is such a great character. I am disappointed we don't get to spend more time than we do with her, but the time we have is great. Of course, Spike is going to return full-time in Season 4, and then for Season 5 of Angel as well. This episode foreshadows that a bit with Buffy and Spike teaming up. In this episode, Buffy gets expelled from the school, and that's going to be a minor subplot in the first couple episodes of Season 3. Principal Snyder is very happy about it and tells who? The mayor. The mayor is going to be our big bad next season, and we've had a couple little sprinklings of hints about him so far this season. He's a great villain. He's so good. I'm so excited. I know I keep saying I'm so excited, but it's because I'm so excited. This episode obviously sees the return of Angel's soul. We will have a couple tricky episodes where we think Angel might have lost his soul, notably Season 3's Enemies and Season 1 of Angel's Eternity, and then there's the Dark Angel arc in Season 2 of Angel. But Angel won't lose his soul for real until Angel Season 4, where, as I've already mentioned, he will be once again re-ensouled by Willow. This episode also sees Angel banished into Hell. That is going to be a big part, his recovery from that is going to be a big part of the first part of Season 3, and he'll have some repercussions over on his own show as well. Unfortunately, the show does not hide the fact that Angel's going to come back from hell by the sheer fact that David Boreanaz is still in those credits in the beginning of season 3, and they had already announced that Angel the show was going to happen. But what are you going to do? Um, this Buffy's forced to kill Angel, send him to hell, even after he's been reinsouled. At the end of the episode, we see that the Scoobies don't know this, and they're going to be in the dark for a little while. Giles is finally going to learn the truth in the episode Faith, Hope, and Trick. A very, very emotional scene, but for now they're in the dark. And finally, this episode ends with Buffy leaving Sunnydale. That's going to be addressed in the very first episode of season 3, and where we find that she's been living in LA under the name Anne, without any contact to her friends or family. So that's where we leave her right now. Kind of a bleak ending to the season, but I cannot wait to get to talk about season 3 with you. It's one of my favorites, and I think we're going to have such a good time. Until then, go slay and be gay. And as the mutant enemy monster says, oh, I need a hug. Bye.